David has been involved in the world of pedigree dogs since 1971. First of all, we will have a lap of honour from our Any Variety imported register winner, and this is number 7081, Lagotto Romagnolo, and this is the bitch, number 7081. Put through today by Mr. Gavin Robertson. We'll now have our best of breed winners, starting with the Bracco Italiano. The English Setter. The German Short-Haired Pointer. The German Wirehaired Pointer. The Gordon Setter. The Hungarian Vizsla. The Hungarian Wirehaired Vizsla. The Irish Red and White Setter. The Irish Setter. The Italian Spinoni. The large Munsterlander. The Pointer. And starting off the retrievers, the curly-coated retriever. Followed by the flat-coated retriever. The golden retriever. The Labrador retriever. And the Nova Scotia Duck-Toling retriever. And leading the Spaniels, the American Cocker Spaniel. The Clumber Spaniel. And the Cocker Spaniel. The English Springer Spaniel. The Field Spaniel. The Sussex Spaniel. The Welsh Springer Spaniel. The Spanish Water Dog. The Weimaraner. And from the Any Variety not separately classified, we have the Irish Water Spaniel. Naturally active and alert, gun dogs make likeable, well-rounded companions. Members of the group include pointers, retrievers, setters, and spaniels. Remarkable for their instincts in water and woods, many of these breeds actively continue to participate in hunting and other field activities. The first breed to be considered by David is the Bracco Italiano. This is 5368, a bitch. There was an entry of 24, and the breed was judged today by Luis Pinto Teixeira. The Bracco obviously stems from the old practice of mating hounds with gun dogs in order to produce a type of pointing animal with extra stamina. He is one of that group of multi-purpose dogs so popular in the countries of mainland Europe that hunt, point, and retrieve. The Bracco Italiano 5368. English setters were judged by Anne Lewis. She attracted an entry of 74. Anne found her best of breed winner in this dog, number 5432. Development of the English setter into the breed as we know it today began around the mid-1800s. The breed was shown at the first ever dog show in Newcastle in 1859. That was the English setter 5432. Chris Eves officiated for German Shorthaired Pointers today, and from an entry of 86, she awarded Best of Breed to this bitch, number 5487. The GSP stems from dogs known collectively as bird dogs. The basis for the breed was almost certainly the kennels of Prince Albrecht to Sonsbalfo, who owns Schweizerns, a breed of good but slowish working hands with outstanding ability to scent game, which were crossed with traditional English pointer stock. The German Shorthaired Pointer, number 5487. There was an entry of 28 German Wirehaired Pointers for Chris Atkinson today. Chris awarded Best of Breed to this male, number 5552. Bristly coated Gundogs have always interested the Germans, and in the late 1800s there were several varieties. It was exactly this wide variation that led eventually to the setting up of separate organisations. So the GWP came into existence, and today Wirehairs lead the registration for all hunting dogs in Germany. The German Wirehaired Pointer 5552. Next we have the Gordon Setter, number 5595, a dog. This breed was judged today by Jill Dixon, and there was an entry of 93. This stylish dog is built on the lines of a weight-carrying hunter. He comes in one colour pattern, black and tan, and he gives the impression of being built to work steadily, but without glamour. The Gordon Setter 5595. Hungarian Vizslas were judged today by E.G. Fishlock. From an entry of 66, the Best of Breed winner was this dog, number 5683. the Hungarian Vizsla, 5683. Another Vizsla, and this time of the Wirehaired variety. There was an entry of 22 for Beth Smith, for which she selected this dog, number 5735, as her best of breed winner. A truly handsome hunt point and retrieve breed in the same glowing colour as the better known smooth-coated Vizsla, the Wirehaired Vizsla has made a mini revival in Great Britain since 1991. Zine Thorne-Andrews judge Irish Red and White Setter, and her choice for best of breed from an entry of 41 was this bitch, number 5756. Relatively recently reintroduced to the UK and steadily increasing in popularity, the breed is similar to the Irish, but differs in having a more powerful, broader head and a less prominent peak to the back of the skull. He is also heavier in body and is described as athletic rather than racy. The best of breed Irish Red and White Setter, 5756. Irish setters were judged by Ken Stockton. Ken drew an entry of 127, and he found his top dog in this male, number 5880. The popularity of the solid reds increased from about the late 1800s when they became amongst the top winning dogs, and a breed club for the Irish red setter was formed in 1882, pushing the red and white into something of a decline, which now fortunately has been reversed. The Irish setter 5880. This is the Italian Spinoni, a bitch, number 5896. The breed was judged today by Sandra Marshall, and this exhibit was selected from an entry of 68. Although the Spinoni did not achieve championship status in Britain until 1994, it is indeed a very old breed, whose true origins are somewhat difficult to put together. It is thought that the breed has a lot of blood of native hounds of Italy mixed with that of the French Griffons. That was the Italian Spinoni 5896. Jeff Horswell was the judge today for large Munsterlanders. There was an entry of 29, and Jeff selected this bitch, number 5980, as his best of breed winner. The large influx of breeds of Gundog from continental Europe since the early 1950s has introduced a number of multi-purpose dogs to the rough shooting scene in the UK. None has been more strikingly handsome than this tall, black-headed, white and black-bodied breed from Munster in Germany, which was first registered by the Kennel Club in 1971. The large Munsterlander 5980. Pointers were judged by David Bell. There was an entry of 93, and Best of Breed was awarded to this dog, number 6017. The pointer is said to have originated in Spain, but he has undoubtedly become a truly English breed over the last 2 or 3 centuries. During this time, he has been employed in his traditional role of indicating the presence and position of sitting game. The officers and committee of Richmond Dog Show Society would like to take this opportunity to apologise to the Best of Breed winning toy poodle, miniature poodle that was unable to take part in the utility group. We're indeed very sorry that the miniature poodle was unable to take part in the utility group today. That was the pointer, number 6017. We now come to the first of the retrievers. In this we see the winning curly-coated retriever. This is the dog, number 6100. He was awarded Best of Breed by Valerie Foss from an entry of 31. One of the most distinctive features about this dog is his coat, the colour of which is either black or liver. His body, ears and tail are covered with tight crisp curls, while his face and muzzle are smooth-haired. The curly-coated retriever 6100. And Danaby selected this flat-coated retriever as her Best of Breed winner from an entry of 120. This is the dog, number 6150. The flat-coated retriever is in his element in the country and was at one time popularly known as the gamekeeper's dog, attracting attention when widely used in the late 1800s on the large shooting estate. Mrs. Cerealis Evelyn Shirley founded the Kennel Club, and its chairman from 1873 to 1899 helped stabilise and shape breed type. The flat-coated retriever 6150. Sue Barnes was a judge for Golden Retrievers. Best of Breed from an entry of 184 was this bitch, number 6222. For many years there was confusion over the origin of the breed, but it is now generally accepted that it was the first Lord Tweedmouth who developed Golden Retrievers as a breed. Yellow Retrievers had existed for many years in the border country between England and Scotland, and at first Goldens were registered and shown as flat coats, being defined only by colour until 1913. They took their present name in 1920. The Golden Retriever 6222. There was an entry of 162 Labrador Retrievers for Judge Pam Blay. Her pick of the bunch as Best of Breed was this dog, number 6493. Comparatively speaking, the Labrador is not a very old breed. Its breed club was formed in 1916, and the Yellow Labrador Club founded in 1925. It was in field trialling that the Labrador found early fame, having been originally introduced to Great Britain in the late 1800s by Colonel Peter Hawker and the Earl of Malmesbury. The Labrador Retriever, number 6493. We now come to the last of the retrievers. This is the Nova Scotia Duck-Tolling Retriever. The breed was judged by Mike Blay, and he found his winner in this dog, number 6541, from an entry of 26. Canada is the country of origin of several well-known breeds of dog, and the Nova Scotia Duck-Tolling Retriever is yet another Canadian native. He arrived in Britain in 1988 and has made steady progress ever since. The Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever 6541. Janet Richards judged American Cocker Spaniels today and had an entry of 33. Her choice for best of breed was this dog, number 6573. Derived in the last century in the USA from the Cocker Spaniel, ostensibly to retrieve quail, the American Cocker has very striking differences from his English forebear. The prominent rounding of his skull is most distinctive, as are the full eyes, which are set to look straight forward. The American Cocker Spaniel 6573. Clumber Spaniels were put through their paces today by Luis Pinto Teixeira. Lewis had an entry of 22 to choose from and selected this dog 6600 as best of breed. Said to have come in the first place from France more than 200 years ago, the Clumber was brought to Great Britain by the Duke of Newcastle and bred at his family home of Clumber Park in Nottinghamshire. This is the Clumber Spaniel 6600. This is the Cocker Spaniel. From an entry of 125, Irene Glenn chose this dog, number 6639, as her best of breed winner. Cockers were recognised as a separate breed from Field and Spring Spaniels soon after the formation of the Kennel Club in 1873. He originated as the Cocking Spaniel and derived his name from Flushing Woodcock. The Cocker Spaniel 6639. There was an entry of 99 English Springer Spaniels for Tom Graham, and he selected this dog, number 6743, as his overall winner. The name Springer is derived from the use of this type of spaniel to startle the bird into the air so that they spring upwards. The English Springer, with his black and white or liver and white markings, is a traditional dog for the rough shooter, a dog capable of working tirelessly all day, ready to enter water, even when he has to break ice to do so. The English Springer Spaniel 6743. Frida Marshall judged an entry of 29 Field Spaniels. Best of breed was this bitch, number 6824. A product of crossing the one-time Sussex Springer and the Cocker Spaniel in the late 19th century, the Field Spaniel is somewhat longer in the back than his height at the withers. His muzzle is long and lean, which gives him a characteristic appearance. He can be black, liver or roan with tan markings. That's the Field Spaniel 6824. Sussex Spaniels were judged today by Liz Harper and attracted an entry of 26. Liz selected this bitch, number 6853, as her best of breed winner. A heavily built dog with a rich golden liver coat that is abundant and flat, the Sussex Spaniel is an old breed of great substance. He is somewhat unusual among gun dogs in that he tends to give tongue when working. The Sussex Spaniel 6853. And this is the Welsh Springer Spaniel, number 6931, a bitch. She was selected as best of breed from an entry of 70 by Jane Graham. Standardisation of this breed coincided with both that of the Cocker and the English Springer, and like the English Springer, the Welsh was recognised by the Kennel Club in 1902. This is the Welsh Springer Spaniel 6931. Luis Pinto Teixeira chose this Spanish water dog from an entry of 14 to be his best of breed winner. This is the bitch, number 6957. A relatively small, curly-coated breed, the Spanish water dog is a long-established but still relatively rare dog in his homeland, where he was first seen in the show ring in the 1970s. Weimaraners were judged today by Alison Gates. Alison selected this bitch, number 6989, from an entry of 85. Another of the multi-purpose hunt, point and retrieve dogs from continental Europe. The breed takes its name from the German court of Weimar, where it found much favour, and there is a Van Dyck painting of the dog of the Weimar variety type dated in the early 1600s, though the dog actually depicted is more hound-like in appearance than the breed we know today. This is the Weimaraner, number 6989. And from the any variety not separately classified, we have the Irish Water Spaniel, number 7058. They were judged today by Gavin Robertson, who attracted an entry of 9.
Just leave a gap there for the photographer.
The Irish Water Spaniel is something of an enigma. Although in Britain he is shown as a spaniel, he works in field trials as a retriever. The breed attracted attention when show classes were first put on for him at Birmingham in 1862. The Irish Water Spaniel, 7058. Now David is taking a final look at his complete group before making a shortlist for further consideration. And the first out is the German Wirehaired Pointer, followed by the Hungarian Vizsla and the Irish Setter, the Pointer, the Clumber Spaniel, the Cocker Spaniel, the English Springer Spaniel, and the Weimaraner. May we have a big round of applause for those breeds leaving the ring. Thank you very much, and congratulations on your best of breed win today at Richmond. David's now going to give them all an opportunity to shine again, so please show your appreciation for them. This is the German Wirehaired Pointer 5552. The Hungarian Vizsla 5683. The Irish Setter 5880. The Pointer 6017. The Clumber Spaniel 6600. The Cocker Spaniel 6639. The English Springer Spaniel 6743. And the last of our shortlist, the Weimaraner 6989. Let's have a big hand for our shortlist in the Gundog group, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner of the Gundog Group at Richmond 2014, taking up the final place in the Best in Show lineup, is the German Wirehaired Pointer 5552. In Group 2, it's the Cocker Spaniel 6639. Group 3 is the Irish Setter 5880. And completing the Gundog group is the Pointer number 6017. A big hand please for the remaining shortlisted finalists. Thank you very much and congratulations. And then if we can have a lap of honour from our group winner, And the remaining places, the German Wirehaired Pointer, Group 1, the Cocker Spaniel, the Irish Setter, and the Pointer.